Forward they come at the 600 metre mark. About 1 1/3 laps of the track here. And a big hello to Mike Connors at Radio TAB as we get set for the running of the first of the night. Green lights on. Ready now. Good field. Off. Out fast there was Charter near the inside, but coming across is Betty's Memory and assumes control narrowly from Charter. Fawn Corsair whipped up to make a line of 3, followed by What a Jackpot, and then came Eugenie. Well back, Rush of Power, Shayla Burton, Euroa Katarina, the last one. Into the back, and Fawn Corsair got away by a length and a half on What a Jackpot coming after it. Charter is third. They're followed by Rush of Power, and Eugenie is at the head of the others. Coming to the turn, Fawn Corsair tackled strongly by What a Jackpot on the outside, and then came Charter. Fawn Corsair and What a Jackpot. Fawn Corsair kicking too good. Fawn Corsair wins the first from Charter. Thirds between What a Jackpot and Rush of Power. Not sure which way that'll go. And then came Eugenie, and further astern came Shayla Burt in company with Rush of Power, one of the last to arrive. And John Brash has tipped a winner for the Gap program. Number 8, Fawn Corsair, 210 and 120. Dare I suggest it would be appropriate if the favourite wins this exhibitionist, because the greyhound is trained by Tony Brett, who trained the mighty Bogey Lee, and this race bears her name. The Macro meets Bogey Lee Queensland Futurity to give it its full title. Green light, first heat of the Group 2, ready, off. Dulcie D out well. Barbella began well, but then got skittled. Maasai Princess comes roaring down the outside. Exhibitionist up to third, going out of the straight, and Maasai Princess ducked away about 3 or 4 in front of Dulcie D, followed by Visualise It, and then came Oakvale Destiny. Exhibitionist struggling this far from home. Then Barbella, Touch of Cajun, and Golfing Amy is the last one on the turn. Maasai Princess and Dulcie D are locked in battle. Dulcie D went to the lead. Maasai Princess kicks again. Late is Oakvale Destiny, the Victorian, right over the top of them. What a run. Oakvale Destiny from Visualise It, I think, getting up for second. Then Dulcie D, Exhibitionist, and also Golfing Amy. Maasai Princess has just missed a place, I'd say, behind those, in company there with Barbella, and that is some Exhibitionist well back, and that's some sort of a win. Huh. Where'd that come from? Oakvale Destiny. Jeff Britton, $5 and $2.30. A greyhound who normally leads in her races, but she's powered home from back in the field tonight. Bet on, heat 3, 4, 5. India Quaddy. Have a look at those fixed odds on TatsBet about the later heats. Okay, forward they come at the 520 metre mark. They're all locked away now. Mapunga Moss, Jeff Britton, $2.80. Green light. Off. She began only fairly, Mapunga Moss, and Tempo Poppy began fast, but have a look at Mapunga Moss roaring down the outside as they get to the first turn. Couldn't quite clear them. Railing through there was Bridge Sun. Bridge Sun joined on the outside here by Cindy Special, and they've raced away about 3 lengths in front of Mapunga Moss, followed there by VI Cloud and VI Class, and further back was Rumble Street. Long way back then is Dahomey Virginia, and Tempo Poppy dropped out last round the corner. Front runner here is Cindy Special, and Cindy Special beat in second placing Bridge Sun. Third then went to Senor's Mistress, followed by Rumble Street. Then came Mapunga Moss. One of the last home was Tempo Poppy, and just ahead of that runner there was V High Class. Cindy's Special, a local victory here for the very much in-form Elson Kennel. Bill Elson, the trainer, $11 and $3. 2 Bridge Sun, $1.20, and 8 Senor's Mistress, $2.50. Race 8 here. But this is race 4, heat 3 of the Macro meets Bogey Lee Queensland Futurity. Number 7, Made for Ron. Ron Ball, $2.90. There's our TatsBet favourite. Away from that, $5.70 the second pick. Number 8, Fastnet. Green lights on. Here we go. Racing, Made for Runaway, only average. Zali Rose, Bogey Classic, Go Fast, and also Rickshaw Rosie is punching through and is going to lead into the first turn, and Rickshaw Rosie got away. Made for Ron was in trouble. It's back last. Rickshaw Rosie down the back by 4. Zali Rose second. Then came Tank's Nemesis running on strongly, followed by Fastnet, and then came TJ's Tiger from Giggling Panther, Bogey Classic, and last of all is Made for Ron. Something amiss there, I reckon. Here comes Tank's Nemesis on the outside and races away. What a big win. Has got the prize from Rickshaw Rosie, Fastnet, and Zali Rose in 4th placing. Then came Giggling Panther, TJ's Tiger, Bogey Classic, and Made for Ron. Proppy in her action going towards the catching pen has come in last of all. Angela Langton, $16. Wow. $16 and $3.40. 3 Rickshaw Rosie, $1.50. Not that I tipped the greyhound saying wow, but, strong kennel like that. Belson in 30 and 31. And race 4 to number 6, Tark's Nemesis, came with a blinding run to run them down. Angela Langton in 30 and 25. Forward they come. Jungle Junction, our favourite here from Trap 2 for Reg K at $2.80, ahead of 5 Chickadestacata up from Sydney for Doreen Drynan at $4.10. Green light, ready. Off. Jungle Junction out okay, but Abby's Fantasy begins brilliantly, goes to the lead. Chickadestacata getting up into about third, but just got held up there momentarily, going out of the straight. Abby's Fancy by 2. Supervision second. 5 lengths away, Chickadestacata coming to third. And then came Tiny Turner. Jungle Junction couldn't get through the pack. Then Cute to Boot and Gumlow Star and Dooley's Lock is the last one on the home turn. It's all Abby's Fantasy from Supervision. The Elsons again. Abby's Fantasy wins it brilliantly. Supervision second. Chickadestacata third, and fourth in then was Cute to Boot, followed by Gumlow Star, Jungle Junction, Dooley's Lock and Tiny Turner. Great effort, Bill Elson, winning 2 heats of the Futurity against these polished Southern invaders. He won with Cindy Special in race 3, and he's now won with this one. Okay, forward they come. In the Galloping World, Nanango race on Saturday up in the South Burnett. Good fields, the first at 1:30. Okay, 280. Green light, tearaway size, set. Racing, out fast there, You Can Talk near the inside, tackled by Miss Kamikaze, wider out Young Jade into the fray, followed there by Zipping J-Lo. Going out of the straight and You Can Talk, rushed away, it's 5 in front. Miss Kamikaze round the outside of Hope's Fantasy and Zipping J-Lo. Then Tearaway Size, who got back and is on the fence. Well back now, Oakvale Flyer, OK Yetta is one of the last coming to the turn with Young Jade. It's You Can Talk, well clear of Hope's Fantasy. You Can Talk in front, Oakvale Flyer coming to second, but You Can Talk from Oakvale Flyer, or nearly a dead heat for third between Tearaway Size and Hope's Fantasy. OK Yetta, a pimple away fifth, and then came Young Jade, Miss Kamikaze and Zipping J-Lo. You Can Talk, Peter Roichi, 290 and 130. 5 Oakvale Flyer to give the Britton/Langton combination 3 in the final next week. Well, that's assuming the time measures up. May not, so just hold on that. As we got Oakvale Flyer. Box draw coming through after the running of race 7. Obviously, we'll bring that to you when time allows. Forward they come. Yeah, an intriguing race. This one over the 520 metres. Well, Riger Ledge has been pinging since the new boxes were installed here a couple of months ago. He absolutely is faultless, and he's drawn the 8. But it's a crackerjack field. Green light, race 7, Brisbane. Ready. Off, Rose of Gallo, ping from Captain Clary, Coin of Phrase, Late Angel Lee. Then Batistusi, Thunder Rocks, as a time and a Riger Legend beaten for speed tonight is last. Out of the straight, Captain Clary assumes control by a length and a half on Coin of Phrase and Rose of Gallo. Late Angel Lee getting where he likes to the outside to try and rev up. And then came Batistusi, as a time, Thunder Rocks or Riger Legend on the home turn. The lamplighter is Captain Clary from Coin of Phrase, Late Angel Lee. Captain Clary in front. Oh, Late Angel Lee flew. I think Captain Clary from Late Angel Lee. Third, Coin of Phrase. Fourth, Batistusi. Then came Thunder Rocks, Rose of Gallo, as a time or Riger Legend. We knew it would be a thriller, and so it is. The 3 and the 2. Captain Clary trying to hang on. The 2 making the big dive. He might just miss out. Yep, 3's held on Captain Clary. For Peter Roichi. 3251. 3251 numbers to pay. Oakvale Flyer. And number 8, Supervision. First reserve, Rickshaw Rosie. Second reserve, Bridge Sun. So Angela Langton and Jeff Britton with 3 in the final. And they're drawn boxes 5, 6 and 7. And you can't blame a computer because it was done manually here about 20 minutes ago. Forward they come now for the Easter Trophy final. $4 the 7, Royal Rowdy. Green light. Ready. Set. Off. Royal Rowdy dwelt tonight. Fast out, You Say So went out to the early lead. King Elliot going to second, followed by Fancy Stitches and Harris Sammy. Harris Sammy got tangled up there with Royal Rowdy, and now they're out of play. And You Say So down the back by 3 or 4 on King Elliot, followed by TJ's Grand. Then Line Up Boys and Fancy Stitches, and further back came I Said. But You Say So for the all-conquering Peter Roichi, well clear of TJ's Grand and King Elliot. You Say So wins the Easter Trophy. Camera second, give it a Line Up Boys and nose to TJ's Grand. King Elliot ran fourth. Then came Fancy Stitches, I Said, and the other pair cutting into each other going round the first turn. Royal Rowdy and Harris Sammy, and they were the last pair home. For You Say So, 740 and 150 in 30.09. The numbers 4623, 2 different litters. How good's that? Okay, 360 the 5, Banarkin. Tats bet favourite here. We've got heats of the Queensland Derby here next Thursday night as basically the commencement of our winter carnival, even though it's not quite winter yet. Green light. Off they go, and Ange Vella begin fast, tackled down the outside by Gemma Jewel, who shoots to the lead. Banarkin's back last, round the first turn. Gemma Jewel joined and headed now by Ange Vella, who burrowed through, followed there by R8, Space Wave, and then came New Gleam Banarkin. Well back Ellie's Flash and Absolute Boss, the last one. Ange Vella shot away, about 5 lengths in front, coming to the turn from Gemma Jewel, Space Wave, and further back then Banarkin winding up. Ange Vella in front, Banarkin's trying hard, but Ange Vella too good. Banarkin got up to grab second, Space Wave third, and Gemma Jewel held on for fourth. Behind this brigade then came Ellie's Flash, New Gleam, R8 and Absolute Boss. Back to the winner's circle tonight. Number 2 Ange Vella for Christina Harmon at 350 and 190. It's got in comfortably. Over 5 Banarkin, $1.50. We knew he'd get back, but he just got too far back. Actually, when you look at the time, 29.97 by Ange Vella, Banarkin's taken a few lengths off her. Forward they come now. Indefinite delay, they're telling us at Penrith. So no close situation here. Happy Easter, everybody, as we try and get you the last winner. $3 about number 1, Not Held. Normally gets back a bit, not horribly so, but doesn't. You wouldn't expect Not Held to lead. Not early doors anyway. We'll soon know. A good quality 4th grade wraps up the night. Green light. Off. Out fast there was Hawko's Mistake, tackled out wide here by Celtic Diva, who zooms across. Frosty JJ's back last into the first turn. Celtic Diva by a length and a half, Not Held, nicely placed. Third then was White Hornet, followed by Trav's Fantasy. Further back Bodyline, and then Frosty JJ trying to wind up from Rascal Flash, and Hawko's Mistake dropped to the tail. On the turn, Not Held took over. A strong greyhound and raced away. White Hornet is down the outside, but Not Held coming clear. Not Held has won from White Hornet. Frosty JJ flew and got third. Trav's Fantasy fourth in front of Bodyline. Then Celtic Diva, Rascal Flash and Hawko's Mistake. About 29.9, which will match up with the best that's been run tonight. 1 Not Held for Shane Ellis, 330 and 110. The old story, if you could get on in the running, you knew a strong finisher like him would be hard to beat from second position down the back. 20.